Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment in our Minecraft Origins Blazeborn survival series. Today could very possibly be the last day in this series as I'm trying to achieve clearing out the game with one of each different variety of the characters. And we have everything that we need to set out and conquer the end at this point. We've got our portal set up behind us. This is the inventory loadout I've got. I've got a couple of these mushroom stews with 10 more of the red and brown mushrooms to make additional stew for that if we need it. We got a golden apple from our explorations last time, a couple of cooked pork chops. I've got some potions of strength and strength 2 just in case, as well as a decent assortment of weapons. The stone axe probably won't get used at all, but we've got iron axe, iron sword. We still have our silk touch pickaxe. We have our iron pickaxe just for anything that we don't need to be digging through and wasting the durability of our diamond silk touch pickaxe. And we do have a sharpness 2 golden axe that could deal some pretty decent damage against that ender dragon. So let's see if we can hunt down where that stronghold is and put an end to this edition of the series. All right, so I believe we're fairly close to... No, we're not. We're not really close to the world spawn here. Now, one thing that I am a little bit concerned about is our daylight situation, because I'm pretty sure that even though we've been in the nether the entire time and haven't been able to sleep, it's affected the daylight counter over this way. But we've got our first eye heading out in this direction. Thankfully, it did not break. The last thing that I will want to do very, very quickly before getting too far out on the road is we'll want to collect a couple of these spruce logs. Trying very hard not to mess up my trajectory there. Use some of our stone axe durability. And we will just want to craft up a boat, because for whatever reason I wasn't able to do that with the crimson planks when I was trying a little bit ago. Especially because water is not going to be friendly for us, as the Blazeborn is weak to water and will take persistent damage as if you spend any amount of time in water. Though it might actually be in our benefit to see if we can find some phantoms, because then we could get some phantom membrane, make a quick little impromptu brewing station, and craft up some potions of slow falling just to be absolutely safe when encountering that dragon. So I'm going to be running off in this direction for a little bit, and I will catch up with you around the next time that we want to throw another ender pearl. All right, we're out here in the middle of a sunflower plain, and we've walked a decent amount. So let's just throw our pearl, make sure that we can stay back on track. It looks like we have to go out this way, and unfortunately that one broke on us. Don't want to be throwing these too frequently, but we should be doing decently fine in terms of tracking down where this fortress is located. I'm probably going to throw it again once that X coordinate gets down to about 0 before we start heading into the negatives there. All right, we are at about that spot, and it's getting to be nighttime, so I'm getting a little bit nervous for phantoms or something else. Oh, it looks like we passed it a while back, but there's actually a village over this way that we might be able to seek refuge in, dump some of our less needed materials, and possibly even sleep the night away. Though I'm not certain that I want to go the route of sleeping, just because then I'll be really stuck somewhere without a way of getting back. Because I have a bunch of goods back at the fortress setup that we've got, and I want to be able to get back to that if I absolutely need to. Okay, so there is a stray here, and there are phantoms as well. So that's not great news. Let's wait for this slowness to wear off, and then we should be able to use the smite sword to take care of both this stray and a couple of these phantoms that are zooming around. But the phantoms will actually be kind of nice if I can get some phantom membrane off of them. The slowness is just wearing off. I can't peek through that door. But where... That stray is out over that way now, so I don't need to worry too much about him. But these phantoms, on the other hand... That's the one I hit. And I got munched on a little bit. But eating some of this mushroom soup will actually do me some good. Because it'll help me to free up some inventory space as well. Oh, it doubled back behind me. And I really am getting nervous that it was right in the middle of that pool of water there. Because that's exactly where I would not want it to be. Let's just run up on top of some of these trees here so we can keep a better eye on where it ended up. It's got to be like right down below us here then. Because if I double back to here... And if I throw it again... Oh, that went straight down into the ground, didn't it? Well, we've got to be right over it, so... Let's do one other thing real quick, and that's going to be, let's place down our crafting table. Let's make ourselves a shovel. And then let's start digging with our pickaxe and shovel here. Oh, this is it. This is actually sitting pretty low, or pretty high up in the world, actually. I guess I wasn't expecting that. But that actually looks to be it. If I'm not mistaken. Stupid generation here. And that creeper can't quite get over to me, which is fine. So let's see. We have one eye, which is fine. I guess I really shouldn't matter. This will just keep me safe from the endermites as they spawn in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I just need 4 more. So 2 and 4. All right, so this is going to be interesting because I don't have... I neglected to bring arrows, which is a mistake on my part, for sure. But that's really all I can hope for at the moment. I can use some of these blaze rods to cook up some additional food. But I'll also... Oh, I can't use these phantom membranes at all either, which is unfortunate. So let's just make our way in. Okay, well, we're here. So one of the first things that we can do is make a chest. And we can place a couple of items in here just to free up a little bit of our inventory space. Things that we're not going to be needing or using. Alright, well, interesting spawn point for this platform. Let's see if we can get maybe the crystal that's in this cage or the couple of cages here. Do I have to bridge my way across? I feel like I do. which is fine. Let's just try and keep the Enderman decently appeased here. Don't want to make them angry if we can avoid it. Because there's not going to be really a good option for us to retreat back. And I could have gone with the bed strat, but honestly, it's not really going to do us any favors. Oh, that's something we will want to do. Let's keep these pearls close by, because that's going to be our go-to save mechanic if we get tossed up in the air, which we just about did from that guy right there as he charged after us. And I will leave blocks piled at least 2 high in these corners to make sure that I've got a visual indicator. I might be dead. Yep. So that was a bit of an unfortunate setback. And I am going to revamp and be back at that again next week, because that's going to be a better preparation for me. I will have to go and get some additional blaze rods, which is going to be a hassle, but my stuff should be fine because now I'm no longer in the end. The chunks are unloaded, so we should be able to retain the gear that we had. Once we make our way back out there, we can come back with more arrows, because I've got a bunch of those of just the standard and the spectral kinds. And that should make that go a lot smoother. I can also bring along some means to make a potion of slow falling with some netherwort and make a whole new brewing stand. So I will grind that off camera, and we will officially conclude this series with a much, much better Ender Dragon fight the next time around. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.